I've been hearing about quiet quitting for quite a bit in the news, on social media, and elsewhere. Now, what exactly is that? Well, here's a video I found on TikTok about that.
Quiet quitting, where you're not outright quitting your job, but you're quitting the idea of going above and beyond. You're still performing your duties, but you're no longer subscribing to the hustle culture mentality that work has to be your life. The reality is, it's not, and your worth as a person is not defined by your labor. I recently learned about the
So that's what it is. And I think there's a couple of definitions about that. The other definition is quiet quitting is having a moment from the CNBC article. The trend of employees choosing to not go above and beyond their job in ways that include refusing to answer emails during evening or weekends, or skipping extra assignment that falls outside of their duties is catching on, especially among Gen Zers. So it's actually pretty popular among the engineering culture at the moment. I actually do see in my current day job, in which a lot of people are doing just enough to keep them employed, but not going above and beyond to become exceptional in their field of job so they can get promoted and chase after the corporate ladder. Now, this is kind of a new thing after the pandemic. People started to notice that, hey, you are more than your work and you should make a good balance of your life and your work and make sure you don't spend too much time at work. Now, to me, I kind of disagree with that because to me, I think when you're at work, it's kind of a competition. You want to be stand out among your peers. You want to be performing better than your peers. And to me, honestly, I'm not even trying that hard at the moment, and I still think that I get praise for my work. So it is very, very concerning at the moment because other people are not putting in the same amount of productivity as you do. And well, the good news is that you will stand out and you can get promoted a lot easier than others. Now, the other side of this coin is that a lot of people are doing that not because they are no longer caring about their career, their job, or their efforts. They are actually having side gigs. So here's an article from Hacker News about this person posted last year. I currently have 10 fully remote engineering jobs. Now, as engineers, our jobs can be remotely done. So it's a lot easier to do and you can work from anywhere. So it's best that you keep track of what you do with your time in order to do this. So 10 remote engineering jobs. The bar is so low, oversight is non-existent, and everyone is so forgiving for underperformance. I can coast about 4 to 8 weeks before giving the job fires me. So this person basically doing just enough to coast at their position before they get fired. So currently he's on a $1.5 million run rate for comp this year. So he's making $1.5 million a year as an engineer doing 10 fully remote engineering jobs. And the interviewing process is so much faster today. Companies are desperate. It takes me 2 or 3 hours total effort to land a new job with thousands to choose from. And I can confirm that currently there's a huge shortage of engineering jobs and companies are hiring left and right. Even though big companies like the FANG companies are laying off people at the moment, you can still get a really good job at engineering. You don't even have to be top engineering company. You can go to a pretty low or mid-level engineering company and then just get a job there. And you can perform at a very average level until they fire you. But that's fine. You got 9 other jobs to go to, right? So this is kind of a hack for you to make $1 million a year, and that is to get 10 jobs. And I think it's totally possible because engineering jobs, the management tend to be hands off and they trust in you to deliver your work. As long as you deliver your work, the managers won't care if you are actually doing your job or not. And there tends to be a lot of downtime, a lot of meetings and stuff. So most of the time you probably be in meetings, but I cannot imagine how 10 remote jobs work. You're probably gonna have a lot of conflicts in meetings. So yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but basically that's the condition right now. So I want to know, what do you guys think about quiet quitting and having multiple remote engineering jobs? Is that something you think you can accomplish, or is that you think that's not ethical to the job that you are currently employed? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to hear from you guys. See you guys in the next video.